Yo, 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 it's Marky Mark's Terror. It's raining. I did a little bit of work, and then all of a sudden, it started pouring. And the radar isn't really working. It's like an hour or two behind, so I didn't even know it was gonna come like a lot of rain. So whatever. But here I am for a little bit. Shout out to all my Gemini lady friends. I know some of your birthdays are coming up. So happy birthday to all my Gemini friends. And here comes the rain. Hey Ali, how you doing? Yep, I came inside just in time. I came inside just in time. Just in time. Oh boy, it's raining. Hey, Fabulous Mommy World, how you doing? Good morning, good morning. Yeah, she's right behind me. She's over here in her bed. I just gave her some cheese. I made some lunch for my nephew. He wanted some steakums with cheese, so I had a little piece of cheese on the side I gave her. Try not to give her too much stuff, but I know, right? Cheese is apparently so bad for you, but everything is so bad for you, it makes me laugh. But yet I know people who's lived 90 something years and ate pure shit their whole life. I tell people all the time, I don't listen to none of these things on the internet about what's good for you, what's not good for you. I know people that smoke dirty ass cigarettes and drink alcohol all day and they're living to like 80 years old. I don't care what these people say, to be honest. Like on some of these social media things, like people make me laugh. They're like, "Oh, don't you know that this is bad for you, and this cereal is bad for you, and this is bad for you. This has got this in it. This has got that in it." Like, don't you know, like our bodies piss and shit all the crap that we have in our body? Like, when are you gonna understand that? Some people have no life, and they think they're doctors, and they think that they know everything about everything. And I just sit back and laugh and say, everybody, you know what? I don't fucking care what you think. I've been eating this forever. I'm good. I stopped smoking and drinking, and my life got better. Oh, that's good. Congratulations, Holly. You probably feel relieved, and you're going to be rewarded every day that you're not with them. And you're one of millions of women who have finally left the man that don't give a shit about them. Ever since my sister left her ex, she's been happy as fuck. And I know a lot of people that come in here that have gotten a divorce and gotten broken up with somebody, and they're happy as can be. And vice versa. I know men who have left women that are, you know, no good either. I'm not going to call it any names. You know, call these people names. Yeah, I don't blame you. As long as you make life better, that's all that matters. Fabulous Mommy World, how you doing? A lot of people have left their significant other or some toxic relationship, job. This is the year to do it. This is the age of Aquarius. So, so this is times where Pluto is in Aquarius. It's time for like shit to to get rid of. It's a rainy day in Miami. Yeah, I heard Miami's been getting a lot of rain and it's all coming this way. It's raining here now. It's pouring. This morning it was sunny. It was nice blue skies, and then all of a sudden, boom. We're supposed to get rain today and tomorrow. So it's pouring here now. But it's been a beautiful day yesterday and today. But it's been very humid. And the wind's going to change to the north tomorrow, so it's going to get a bit cooler. But it's been so humid, it's disgusting. It's like 100% humidity, 80 degrees. Yesterday was 80 degrees and 88 humidity. And I have to keep, like, when I have my AC on, I turn I mean when I have my AC on, I close my bathroom door and I leave the window open in the bathroom just to circulate air in there. And I did that 2 days in a row, and I came in there to go use the bathroom, and all the tile was completely wet from the humidity. That's how bad it was. So now I just close the window, leave the bathroom door open, so that way all that humidity is not stuck in that bathroom. And that's how bad the humidity was. That my tile and my mirror was completely wet from the humidity. And I'm like, holy shit. But I saw the news. They said Florida's flooded. Like it's rained so much out there that it's flooded everywhere. Yeah, see, it's raining everywhere. And we haven't had rain in a while, like, a lot. It's been raining for like a whole year straight here. And then the last 2 months, it's been like, nah, not too much. But right now, it's pouring. Like it's coming down now. You can see like my window over here. It's like all the rain's on it. Like, I can hear it now. It's pouring now. It's coming down. Thank God, because hey, Virgo, how you doing, sweetie? This morning I went to a lumber place to get wood because I'm doing like some carpentry. I'm making all new shelving for my nephew's closets. And I went to this place today to go get some wood, and they didn't have any. They didn't have what I wanted. So I had to go to the city. So I had to drive an extra 10 minutes, go to the city. I went to the place. They had everything I needed. I was like, yes. So as I'm getting home, right? Like right before I'm getting home, like maybe I'm like about 3 minutes away from home. And I turn off to the road and I start to see the sprinkles on my windshield. And I'm like, oh fuck, please don't rain, because I'm got this wood on top of my van, right? So I'm got like on the roof rack, I have like 4 pieces of wood there. And it's really good wood, so I don't want it to get wet, right? So I'm like racing to get home. And I finally got home and it's sprinkling a little bit more. So I jumped out of the car, undid it, put it all inside the garage real quick before it got wet. I was like, phew. And right after that, it started pouring. I was like, oh, good. Glad I'm got everything home. I was so happy I got home before the rain hit. I'm like, good. I'm good. Now but see, I have my workshop. I could be working in there, but I like to open the door. And I can't open the door because it's windy and rainy. And it's so hot in there, I don't want to and there's no AC in my workshop, but I'm working on getting that. As soon as I make some money in my workshop, I'll get an AC for it. But right now I just have like fans and shit, but it's too hot in there. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait till the rain stops and I'll go out there and do some work. Yeah, my AC is on 68 degrees all day, every day. And it's on low. So I have it like going. So, and I leave my door open sometimes, like a little bit, just to let like because when I cook in here, it stinks like from, whatever, when I cook, especially when I cook fish or bacon or whatever I cook. So I just leave the door a little cracked, and so it pushes all the air out, the nasty air or whatever, or the stench of the cooking. Well, it doesn't stink, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah. I have a screen door. Yeah. I just fixed it actually. I got your donation, Holly. Thanks. You can go ahead and ask your question when you're ready, sweetie. Thank you. But yeah, It's always a pain in the ass, always something. I have a porch, so it's nice, but when the wind comes towards the porch, it gets all wet right here. But now the wind's going the opposite direction. That's great. It stormed crazy here last night. I'm in, oh shit, Virgo, yeah. So it looks like we're all getting rain, huh? It's not that windy right now, but like it's little squirrels coming through here and there. It's like a little outburst of wind here and there, but it's going like this way. So it's coming against my window here, but my door's right here. So when it's southwest, it comes this way, which is a pain in the ass. Yeah, I don't mind the rain. It gives me a break from working because I work outside all the time. And now that I have my workshop, my door swings outward. So the wind will like mess. If I don't tie the door, it'll get all messed up, and then the rain will hit the door and get the door will get all wet. And I'm like, I don't want that. And then it comes inside the workshop, so I have to like figure out something where I have to get an AC in there or if like some ceiling fans. Right now, there's just lights in there, so I'm gonna see if I can get like 2 ceiling fans to circulate some air in there, or possibly get like a small AC or something. So I'll see what happens. Slowly but surely, I'll get there. All right, Holly, you said I changed the script. What the spirit want me to know? Yeah, I love rain and stuff, and but I don't want no thunder and lightning and hurricanes and shit. Hell no. And I like when it rains because I get to do all the things I need to do inside. All right, so what I got here, Holly, is now that you've changed things, um, the main thing that they're glad you changed was the unreliability and the frustration and the interference of your ex, the guy that you were dealing with. This may have made you feel emotional, made you feel like you had obstacles going on. And they want you to know that you need to make sure you don't get taken advantage of again. Hey, Becca, what's up, sweetie? Like, don't worry about the obstacles and the adversity that you're going to face because of it. When people say, hey, how's your man, or what, why you leave, don't worry about explaining yourself to too many people. Just say you did it because you had to, and, tell the truth, obviously. But this might have made you feel like sick, or might have made you feel like, you didn't want to be around people like that. But spirit just wants you to recognize the damage before it happens again. They just want you to be on alert, and they want you to understand that you did the right thing, but why get to that point just to to realize that you were in a place where you shouldn't be. So they want you to recognize before it happens again. So the next time you get yourself in a situation, in a love situation, make sure that you don't accept the bullshit again. Like that's the main thing. And they don't want you to get to where you are now, and then get, worry about it again. Yeah, here she is. Becca's in the building. Another thing I get here, Holly, is there is a man that's going to help you, or a man in spirit that's helping you. This could be like a man that, like a grandfather, father, any person that's a man. I see this person that they used to be very spiritual, religious, or they were a very professional businessman, or a person who just had consideration for you. This person was very smart. So this person is helping you in spirit, and they don't want you to feel like insecure about your decisions. They want you to know you did the right thing. Don't doubt yourself. Don't feel uncertain. Don't feel like like somebody said in here a while ago. I'll never forget that saying that they said was savior syndrome. Don't feel like you have savior syndrome. You're not here to save anybody. You're not a fucking lifeguard. You're not a doctor or a nurse. You can't save people who don't want to be saved, and it's not your job to save these people. It's your job to help, and that's it. And main thing is they want you to help yourself, and they want you to know that this man in spirit wants you to know that don't feel weak, don't feel like insecure, and don't feel like you've made the wrong decision. Don't feel bad for the person that you left or anybody else. So they don't want you to hesitate or be uncertain or indecisive about this anymore. And they want you to remain mature, responsible, reliable, patient, persistent. They want you to have the ability to conclude all your tasks that you want to conclude now without him and without other, you know, organized negativity is what I call it. So continue to be dependable, and they'll help you, especially this man in spirit. I feel like he's helping you get over these things. Good karma, I believe, comes from saving people, but you have to save the right people. It's not our jobs to save people. They got to save themselves. you know um I always I don't save people, I help people. So I'm not here to save anybody. I'm here to probably save you time and energy. I want people to save their time and energy. But the thing is like you have to understand that when you help someone, you expect something back, that's not going to happen every time. That's my thing on that. But I don't save anybody. Hell no. I tried saving hers a lot of times, but it didn't work. I just saved myself from the bullshit from everybody else. Holly, the spirit that I see, he's got like dark hair and he's got like greenish blue eyes, and he's tall and he's a big guy. Yeah, of course you made the right decision. When we get rid of a toxic person in our life and they don't want to change and we can't change them, then there's nothing for us to do. We can't sit back and wait for people to change their lives. Sometimes people change, but it's too late for you and them. But it's never too late for you, and it's never too late for them. You see what I'm saying? So if you make the initiative to make your life better, then that's all that matters. Holly, it doesn't matter. Like it's probably someone you don't even know. Like if I'm explaining spirit to somebody and you don't know who it is, they're just like letting me know that they help you, because we can't. Not everybody is possibly gonna know who's what spirits around us. It's impossible because we have so many people in spirit that we all have a chain load of ancestors. So this man's decided to come forth and say that he's helping you. So it could be like a somebody that you've never seen in your life, but he's cool. He says he's helping you. Yeah, it's 111 here. He just wanted me to look at it. Yeah, Virgo, life shifts and things start to come together. Absolutely. Well, it all depends if your husband has dark hair and like light green eyes, but like green bluish eyes. That's what I see. And I see this guy's like strong and tall. He's not fat, but he's like a built like a strong build type of guy. He's probably like almost 6 feet or 6 feet. Hey, Miss Bikini, how you doing? No way. Back, are you serious? So he is an Aquarius after all. Holy shit. Well, that's the person that I see, Holly. So if it isn't your husband, then that's not him. Or it could be your father-in-law, yeah. But this person's helping you. That's what they look like. He just like said, I'm helping Holly. And I said, okay, cool. That's what they do, you know. You're welcome, Holly. Well, you know what, Miss Bikini? You can't always make everybody happy, but the only person you can make happy is yourself. But we're never going to be good enough for everybody. We can't always help everybody, so fuck them. You know, I'm going to use the term again that that someone came in here. I think their name is Ayler. So Ayler, thank you for putting that saying in my brain. Savior syndrome. We're not here to save people. Don't have any type of savior syndrome or nice syndromes or any syndromes at all. Fuck everybody anybody who is negative around you, fuck them. Just let them get over themselves, you know? We have to all learn that we can never please everyone, but we can please ourselves. Fuck them all, you know? That's how you got to deal with it. That's good, Becca. I'm glad that he's doing that. It makes him realize that, you know, he's doing something right. You know what I mean, Becca? So that's you know, Aquarius and Pluto in Aquarius is gonna change a lot of people. My life's already changed since Pluto has been in Aquarius. It's changed for the good. So hopefully BD is changing for the good too. And if he's doing that, that's good. That's gonna help him help his son. So maybe he's had a reality check over these past, you know, few months and years, you know. Yeah, people change, you know. He's what, 25, 20 something? When I was 26 years old, that's when my whole life changed. That's when I realized that I had to be a man and had to, like, you know, make my life better. Like, and then when I was 30, that's when I started my business. So then when I was 40, I stopped smoking and drinking. Now I'm 47 and my whole life has changed. Like for the better, not for the worse, for the better. I kept making my life better. Because when I was like in my early 20s, like your age, that's when everything was upside down. I let hoes run my life. I let people dictate to me what the fuck they wanted from me. I gave, and I got nothing in return. And you know, that's when I was like a popular DJ. I let all that shit get to my head. So when I was in my early 20s, I was a mess. You know, I wasn't that good of a I was a good person, but I was just not good to myself. I was too busy helping everybody else and not taking care of myself. And I wasn't really I've never been depressed, but I've been angry. Like, you know, angry at myself and angry at people who I felt like were just like taking advantage of me, and I was just too dumb not to see. But you know, that's a great age to start to get to, you know, get a better aspect on life, you know. So if he's 23, that's good. 2 and 3 is 5. So he's going through a change right now. And he's about to experience the next 20 years of his life with Pluto and Aquarius. He's gonna get, you know, better. You know, that's good, Becca. I'm glad. I'm happy. I'm glad that he's, you know, about to change his life. That's good. Just support him and be happy for him, you know? I know he's put you through a lot of bullshit, but I feel like, you know, people change. I do feel people change for the better. I have. So You know, I watched my sister change in the last year and a half after her divorce. Her whole life has gotten better. My nephews' lives have all gotten better. All 6 of my nephews have gotten better, and it makes me happy. Sometimes, like, you know, sometimes I'll get emotional and almost cry because I've watched all 6 of them grow up and go through a lot of adversity and a lot of bullshit. And last month, my oldest nephew graduated from college at 21. He's going 21 next month. So, you know, it's seeing him graduate from college online. I saw the video and saw the thing. It made me happy, like, you know. It made me happy to see, you know, him evolve and come a long way, you know, from being a little short shit to being a grown man, you know. So the last 21 years of his life, I was always there. Of any graduate, it made me happy, you know, because they don't look at me any different. Because I told them I dropped out of school and never graduated, but I know a lot, you know. I studied, you know. So it's a blessing to see all of them do good, like, you know, because I feel like, you know, I'm the best uncle that I can be, and they all love me anyway. They all will tell you, like, you know, they would all say to you, guess what? My Uncle Mark, he's the man. He does everything, and he does everything for us. So I just want them to be happy. That's all. I pray for them every day. I ask God to protect them on the roads, in their cars, and their bikes, you know, in their life. I want them all to succeed. And I feel like my prayer has helped them, even though they probably don't even know I pray for them, but I don't care. It's cool. Like, you know, I know they respect me and love me. So that's all that matters. Good morning, Dan. How you doing? Becca, I believe that. You know, I believe that he's finally woken up, you know, and seeing what's going on. Like, you know, even though the other day when I told you with him and you, it might not be the best because, you know, he still has to go through those situations. But I feel like he's growing. You know, you guys are young. 23 is like when life starts, in my opinion, for a lot of people. So hopefully this makes him realize a lot of things and makes him get better, like, you know. So I would say just basically, you know, support him and make him know that it's the right thing to do. So maybe this will make him better, you know. So still got a long ways ahead. Hey Philomena, how you doing? Yeah, exactly. And it'll all happen in due time. It'll all happen in due time. You know, when you're 20 something years old, you really don't know what the fuck you want. Like, you know, I'll be honest. I didn't. I honestly, I only have, like, I don't have any regrets. I just learned my lessons. That's the thing about me. I learned my lessons. I didn't want to go back and take more, you know, a beating and you know, not physically, but like a mental beating of what the hell am I doing? Okay, Holly, you too. Have a great day. You're welcome, and thanks for being here. I appreciate it. So, like, you know, we all go through life's lessons. It's a part of life. You know, we all people that are in their 20s are just going through what life is really about. You know, and people that are my age in their 40s, they're like, you know, let me tell you about what happened 20 years ago. So you don't do the same dumb shit to yourself. That's why I tell people a lot of things. I always tell younger people, like my nephews and 20-year-olds and stuff, I always tell them, look, whatever you want to do it now. Because when you reach my age, you're gonna have some, I wouldn't say regrets, but you're gonna have some, you know, thoughts of like, what if I would have done this earlier? I would have been a lot better. Like, don't be indecisive. Make your choices and make the right choices. Philomena, you can go ahead and ask your question when you're ready. Thanks. Dan, you said they took out the old AC unit, put a new one in the bedroom. in exchange. Oh, nice. The old unit clipped the breaker Thursday night. Her oxygen machine was beeping and going nuts. Ah, shit. Well, at least you got a new one now. That's good. That's crazy. There's always something done. My mom and dad's air conditioning has an error. So thank God they got two ACs. So I told my mom and dad, just leave your bedroom AC on and it'll do the whole house. Just leave it on low. And their one in the living room is brand new and it's got an error code on it. So the guy's supposed to come and fix it. I don't know nothing about all that shit. I just hook up the electrical. That's one thing I don't fuck with is plumbing and ACs. All I do is clean the filters. That's it. I ain't got the time to be learning every damn thing. My AC is Gree, Gree. But my mom and dad's got a Carrier. Mine, I have the best ACs. Gree is the best, in my opinion. But my mom has a Sanyo in her room, and she has a Carrier in the other room. The Carrier ones are trash. But my brother-in-law, my older brother-in-law, he's an AC guy, so he gave him that shit. So that's why it don't work properly. I keep telling my parents, fuck that guy, let me put some new ACs in there. All right, Philomena, you said, what are Carlos's intentions for you? This guy, Carlos's intentions toward you, Philomena, is not that great. I don't see nothing here. I think that he's going through some difficulties. Like when he sees you, he feels like he has to try hard to work with you or to like get to you. He knows like you don't have anybody, but you might have difficulties in understanding him or dealing with him. He's been through like he's overcoming a past relationship is what I'm getting here. So he's just coming off a past relationship that's been really bad. He's disappointed. He might be shy too. And I get a lot of expectation of difficulties. So like his intentions towards you is not really that significant or that good because he doesn't know whether or not he wants to try to be into any type of friendship or relationship because of his past. So his intentions are not like very clear or not like romantic-ish at all. So he anticipates the worst and he's awaiting to see how things, evolve between you and him, see if he can get some type of friendship going on. But I feel like he's still overcoming disappointments and like past things, past plans, past like he wants somebody better. So he wants to be with someone decent. So I think he's gonna try to be cool with you and be friends with you at least. But he still thinks there is like that all women are bad because he's been through a lot of bad things. If he was married before, he's probably getting a divorce. If he's not married, then he went through a bad breakup. So it's either or. And the person could have cheated on him or left him somewhere. So I would say that his intentions are just to be friends and to be, have somebody to talk to. I don't see anything more than that, Philomena, because of what he's going through. Yeah, Dakin, Samsung, yeah. We have Sanyo and Gree and other units, Lucky, but it all depends. Some units are shit and some aren't. But the best ones I've dealt with is Gree. Miss Bikini said, "No, I'm upset. I forgot to check on her. I can't remember everything." She is sarcasm and she's learning that I can't be there for her like she was for me. Well, that's up to you, Miss Bikini. I would say, that it's up to you on how you feel about that situation. But like you said, you can't remember anything. You can't remember everything. You can't remember everything, and not everybody is going to understand your pain or your life. It's crazy. Yeah, and I don't blame you. That's why I wouldn't even do anything. I would just leave it alone. You know, I would just let her be who she is. If she can't understand your life, then there's no reason to talk to her or to deal with her. Just let her be mad and let her get over it. She'll come around. Well, first of all, anybody who does have an abortion, there's something wrong with them anyway, in my opinion. Unless you get, I don't know, I can't even say. I don't really want to say something that people would get mad at, but that's what, like, to me, that's one of the worst sins in the world is having an abortion. You know, you can prevent it, so don't. Why do it anyway? But in that case, I would say that if the baby survives, it's because the soul has a purpose. Sometimes pills and all those things and condoms and all that stuff is not going to save you from getting pregnant because it's not meant to do. It's meant to happen. It's supposed a baby is meant to happen. So if you have one, it's meant to be. If you get rid of it, then you're a murderer. That's my opinion. But I can't speak for like women because I'm not a woman. So, but yet people have babies with idiots. So, like I said, I don't want to offend anybody, but that's my opinion on that. But if the baby survives, fabulous mommy world, I would say that the soul has a purpose, yes. And that child might grow up to take care of you. That's what people don't understand. Sometimes those situations have the best children because they were meant to be alive and meant to happen. Yeah, Miss Bikini, I wouldn't worry about it. Don't be too hard on yourself. You're going through what you're going through, so nobody knows how you are, and unless they know. So exactly, back. It's hard to remember. Yeah, I agree, Dan. There's so much going on, period. It's a lot of people do a lot of dumb shit. You know, you just reminded me, fabulous mommy world. Like some people, there's a lot of women in this world that can't have children, and when another woman has a chance to have a child and has an abortion, like that to me is like the worst thing in the world because here is a woman. So many women want children, can't have them because of difficulties. Or some women have children and then they pass away or have a miscarriage. And then you have people who can have a child and get rid of them. So to me, like that's one of the most annoying, aggravating things in the world to me. But like I said, I'm not a woman, so I can't speak for all women. But for those who do that, I have nothing for them. Like I don't look at them as a good person if they do that, you know. Because I have aunties that never had children and they tried and tried and tried. I know a woman that had like 4 or 5 miscarriages and she still ain't had a child because she just can't. And here's, women out there who have it and then get rid of it. So it's like, the fuck are you doing? So it's very annoying to know that people, are like that. But and then you can have a child and then they pass away. I know a guy, he's a friend of mine, and he had a 16-year-old daughter, and she was on her motorcycle, and a guy hit her and killed her. But he had 2 daughters, but now he's without a 16-year-old daughter, and he only has one left. So it's hard, it's hard to understand how you have a child and then they go before you. So it's annoying to know that those things happen. You I believe that, definitely. I believe it's taken for granted. Okay, Miss Bikini, that's good. At least you're having some friends over and doing things, keep you busy. Keep your mind off of things. Yeah, exactly. Some people, it's like my sister's ex-husband, my ex-brother-in-law. He hasn't seen his children in a year and hasn't spoke to them in a year. And I don't understand how you allowed yourself to get to the point where you don't give a fuck about your children. You have 2 beautiful young boys that are 14 and 16, and they excel at life without you. And that's why you're annoyed, because when you left, they got better, they didn't get worse. And how could you how could you wake up every day next to a dirty hoe that you left for your wife, and you don't have you're not in the same bed as the woman that you bear children with, and you don't give a fuck about none of them. Like, that shit just always runs through my mind, how a person would do that. Like, who the fuck are you? Like, how, see, that's why I don't like certain people, men and women. I can't just say men and women do it. Like, how could you have a child and just throw him away? Like, my brother's wife, she's a hoe. She had 2 boys, right, with my brother, and she abandoned my brother and her 2 boys. And now, for the past 5 years, she hasn't given a fuck about those boys. She don't care about those boys. She even said, "Thank God you're both over 18, so I don't have to pay for you." Who the fuck says that? And what the fuck did you pay for before that? My brother paid for everything, you fucking hoe. Like, people just say the dumbest shit and make you mad. Like, but she's paying for her. They're both paying for their karma every day because they see their kids excel. So my brother's youngest is 18. He's gonna graduate the end of this 2 weeks time. He's graduating, and she asked my nephew, right, if she can go to the graduation, and he was like, "Well, yeah, you can come, but you're not sitting next to me, and I don't want you nowhere near me and my dad and my brother. You can sit at the back where you belong." And she goes, "Okay, well, I'll think about it." He told her straight up. He says, "When I go 18, I'm gonna tell my mom exactly how I feel." And he told her, "You can come, but you won't be sitting next to me. You can sit at the back. Fuck you, ho." And I said, "I'm proud of him." And guess what? He's an Aquarius. So that's why he probably told her that. He was like, "Yeah, hers at the back." And my mom told me that. I laughed so much. I was like, "Good, fuck that hoe. Let her sit at the back where she belongs. Fuck you." Yeah, he told her straight up, "I don't want you nowhere near me, but you can sit in the back somewhere and far away from us." Yeah, my nephew, I have my brother's youngest is an Aquarius, his oldest is a Libra. My sister's youngest, my oldest sister's youngest, his 19, he's a Gemini. His birthday was on the 26th of May. Uh, and her other son's a Cancer. July 14th, I think. Yeah, July 14th. His birthday is next month. He goes 22, 21 or 22. I can't remember. I think it's 22. Um, and the two next door are Virgo and Scorpio. They're my pain in the asses. So 2 water, 1 earth, and 3 air signs. Yeah, he definitely does. And my whole family's different signs too. My dad's a Libra, my mom's a Capricorn, my brother's a Cancer, my sister's an Aries, and my other sister's a Sagittarius, and I'm an Aquarius. And our nephews are all different signs too. There's no Pisces in my family. That's the only sign that's not no Leo, no Pisces. I think that's it. No Leo and no Pisces. Yeah, because it's Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries. Oh, no Taurus too. No, actually, yeah. Well, my brother-in-law, he's a Taurus. My sister's husband, but he's not my family anyway. He's just my brother-in-law. He's a Taurus, yeah. But my grandma, she's a Pisces. But we don't have no Tauruses in our family. I don't think. Oh, no. Hold on. Yeah, my uncle's a Taurus. My bad. My uncle Manuel, he's a Taurus. He's still living. He's 86. So yeah, I said this the other day. We have everybody in a zodiac sign in my immediate family. Oh, really? Fabulous Mommy World, all Sagittarius. My youngest sister, she's a Sagittarius. She's 43. She's my best friend. So we get along very well together. Usually, like air and fire signs get along together a lot. I have a lot of fire sign like friends. Oh, hey, that's how it is, Fabulous Mommy World. That's how it is. Sometimes it's like that. Whereas my parents had a kid born in every different month. Well, 4 of us. My sister was April. My brother was June. My brother's birthday is next week. He's a Cancer. Me, February, and my sister was November. So they all had, and they were born in 2 different months too, January and September. But my uncle that married my mom's sister, his birthday is the same birthday as my brother, and he was born and he died on his birthday, which is June 26th. So June 26th is my godfather's birthday and the day he died. He was born and died on his birthday, which is crazy. Yeah, and it's my brother's birthday too. Yeah, shout out to Star Lotus Tarot, my friend. She bring a lot of people around here, and I'm grateful for her and Tony, her husband. So they're good people. Everybody brings people around to good people. Becca, Marley, and all of you who have recommended me to people, and we all friends with each other. We all go to each other's rooms and support each other, which is great. That's our spiritual community. I don't like to say tarot community because I'm not a part of no fucking tarot community. I'm a part of our spiritual community, which we are all in and all a part of. I'm not a part of no damn tarot community because you ain't bait me into that bullshit. Hell no. I remember when I first came on here, you're a part of the tarot community. No, I'm fucking not. I'm a part of Marky Mark's Tarot. I don't give a shit about you. Oh, cool, Miss McKean. But hey, it's like it's the way it is. Everybody is in each other's world for a reason, and in each other's life for a reason. We all we all ended up meeting people that met each other and bring people to each other, things like that. It's a good thing, you know. The main thing is everybody gets along with everybody and we all help each other, which is great. I've seen this year has been, it's only in June. This year is only the 6th month, and this whole year, for the past 6 months, I've seen a lot of people in here help others. And I can't believe how, well, I can believe it, but sometimes I can't believe how much each person helps each other get through what they're going through. You know, everybody like has a story, everybody has advice, everybody like helps everybody, which is great. You know, I'm not here like hating on anybody because you're in my room or somebody else's room. I'm not like one of those freaks who be like, "Oh, what you doing over there?" You know, or "Why you going over there?" I don't give a shit where you are. When you're in here, we're cool. When you're in somebody else's room, and you see me, I'm all over the place. Anyway, I gonna support everybody in their rooms, and I just hang out and talk shit to everybody. So I'm not that type of person to be throwing hate on anybody because you're somewhere else. I really don't care. I'm just happy we all get along. That's the main thing in my eyes. That's what I love the most is everybody helps everybody because you never know when you're gonna need somebody. Because shit changes and people are always like ready to you know help everybody in here, which is great. Some people act up and some people are really cool. So it's just a good thing that everybody's cool with each other. I don't want no back and forth lying or disrespecting and shit. I want everybody to be cool with each other. And as long as that is the case, I'm happy. I'm happy that everybody else is happy. I just got an email from the tool place that I go to. They're having a sale. Save this, save that. I'm like, look, save me some damn money. I don't want nothing else. Leave me alone. I'm bought enough shit already. I need to start making some money in my workshop. I ain't no time to be buying shit every damn day. Thanks for the email, but leave me alone. That's one thing I can't stand about websites. Like they know when you're on there, they know when you're looking at an item, and they know like when you buy something, they continuously aggravate you over and over and over. Like I'm like, leave me the fuck alone. I bought something already. Like go f yourself. Yeah, well, Leos are cool as long as when they sleep, they're great. When Leos are asleep, I don't awake the lion. I let them sleep and leave me alone. So it's good that when they sleep, they're at their best. When a Leo is sleeping, that's the best thing in the world. They leave me alone and they leave everybody else alone. Oh shit. Cool. I need to get myself a hedge trimmer, like a really nice one, so I can trim my hedges and shit. Extended reach trimmer. Cool. I need to get me one. I need to get me a hedge trimmer. Cool. I need to do some land scraping. I'll get it. I'm gonna get. That's the next thing I'm gonna get. I need to get a nice hedge trimmer. I have a small one, but I need like a long one. I need a really nice, decent one. That's my next mission. Get a nice hedge trimmer. Yeah, they send crap to the email. They aggravate the shit out of me. You know. Yeah, AI on eBay. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I can't stand. That's one thing I don't like about going on certain websites. They're like, "Oh, you left this behind, or you were watching this. Do you want it? If you order this today, we'll give you free shipping." Like, leave me alone. Sirens again. Electric pressure washer. Yeah, I have a gas pressure washer. I have a Craftsman one. It's really good. Um, I have a lot of tools. Too much, but you can never have enough. But I have a small hedge trimmer, but I need to get like I have a pole one too, but I need something that cuts like bigger like branches. I have the small branch cutter, which is like an inch, but I need like I need like the saw thingy to like cut the bigger branches. I have one, but I need to get it like fixed or need to get it like checked out. I'm gonna do all of those things eventually. But I don't like to cut the hedges too much because hurricane season's coming up, and when I cut the trees and then all the leaves go, it pisses me off because then everything's gone, and I'm like, all my shit's gone. I'll be mad. Yeah, the gas one, you just have to like uh, make sure it's topped up, and then just run the gas and the oil. Make sure you have the oil in there. Power washers are usually gas and oil. They're usually not mixed gas. You have to put oil in the motor part, and then you have the gas thing. Usually pressure washers are like that. I've never seen a mixed gas one. They might have them, but I don't. I've never seen one in my life. I'm sure they probably have it, I guess, but I don't know. But mine's a gas one, and you got to make sure the oil's filled. Yeah, like there should be like a dipstick on the side of the pressure washer. There should be a dipstick, so just check it. Like it's like a car motor. Just check it to see if it's got enough oil, and check it. Like the what I use mixed gas for, Dan, is the weed whackers mixed gas, the blowers mixed gas, and the trimmers mixed gas. But the lawnmower is straight gas and oil, and the pressure washer is straight gas and oil. So yeah, welcome back, Virgo. Yeah, the chainsaw. I have a chainsaw that is straight gas and oil as well. I have two because we need those for hurricanes. Side of the house where the garage was built on, it should. I paint that same color as the house or just leave it? Well, my garage here is the same color as the house. I always paint everything the same color as the house. The garage is the same color. Our shed out the back is the same color as the house. I would say painted is the same color, so it looks uniform. That's what I would do personally. It's really up to you, your preference. But me, I personally will paint it the same color as the house. for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. I hear like my neighbor down the bottom of the hill. He's got a fun castle in his yard. So I guess one of his kids' birthdays today. 'Cause I can hear all of them screaming down the bottom of the hill. I think it's stopped raining for now. I fed the chickens today too. I took some old bread that was outdated. There was no mold on it, but I softened it up a bit, and then I made it all in pieces. And when I came back from the city, I saw the rooster eating some of it. So I did my good deed for today. I fed the stray animals, stray chickens and roosters and birds. Hey Sandra, how you doing? Happy Saturday to you. How you been? Yeah, the best thing to do is pressure wash it first, Miss Bikini, to clean it all, and you can even put like you can even Clorox it to get like the stains off of it, or use vinegar. Vinegar or Clorox kills mold. Then you can pressure wash it. You don't even have to use bleach or anything. Just pressure washing it's good enough. And you can like put some soap in there. One thing I like about my pressure washer, it has like a soap dispenser thing, and it's got like a little hose, so you could fill up. Like, you could put like simple green in there, and then you set it to like soap wash, and I turn the nozzle, and all the soap and water comes out, and then after that you let it sit there, and then you pressure wash it all off. It's a Craftsman one. It's pretty good. That's why I never got rid of it, because I actually like it. It shook it was so strong that it broke the brackets, and um I don't have a welder, but like I made new brackets for it, and it's been perfectly fine ever since. And it's pretty light, it's not heavy, so I can put it in the back of my van when I do jobs and stuff. Yeah, simple green is the best. I have a big bottle of simple green right outside on my porch because I clean everything with that. That like disinfects everything. It's perfect. I use it to mop my floors, clean my bathroom. It even smells good. You can get the lemon one too. Smells good too. Yeah, if it's still green, you gotta power wash it. And if you want to, you can put like Clorox on it in a spray bottle and just spray all the Clorox all over it, or vinegar, either one, and then it disinfects it. Like gets rid of it. Clorox works the best, in my opinion. Some people use vinegar. Me, I just power wash. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, you can paint the garage. I painted mine all white. The garage next door is all white, and my workshop I'm gonna paint gray. I already have the paint and everything. I just need to like clean the walls and patch up all the holes and stuff. Because they were my brother-in-law was in there. He had like a lot of shit in there. I took it all out of there. And when I took the stuff off the wall, I left like all the holes from the wall plugs and the screws. So I have to like get some cement and sand and mix up like some a batch of mortar, because I don't like to use putty or spackle and all that on a concrete wall. I like to put cement and sand mortar right back on it to cover the holes. So I'm gonna get some of that concrete patch, like, or mortar patch. It's called. Can't remember what the name of that thing is called. Shit. I think it's called concrete patch or whatever. It's a yellow bag that comes pre-mixed. Like you can get like the mortar already pre-mixed, and then it's really soft, really fine, so you can like patch up little holes and things. But you guys are different. You guys got drywall. Here we got concrete walls everywhere. We don't have drywall walls here. Very, very seldom. The only thing that's like remotely drywall is our ceilings. And our ceilings are not really drywall. They're Rocklov sheets, concrete sheets or Rocklov sheets they're called. It looks like drywall, but it's like another form of it. If I was there, Miss Bikini, I'll hook it up for you. But unfortunately, my private jet doesn't have any gas in it right now. So I wish I had a private jet and I can go and visit you guys and do work for you guys for free. And I was a billionaire and I can do all of it for you. But yeah, my private jet's out of commission right now. And it's sitting up, no gas. Can't afford it. I honestly wish, because there's some times where I want to help people and do work for them and stuff. But my sister and my mom and dad will probably be pissed off. And my clients, they'll be like, Mark, gone? The fuck? No way. Who the hell's going to do our work? That's why I ask God to keep me alive every day for a long time, because I need to fix everything and do shit for everybody. If I'm not around, they're going to be, you know, upset that I'm not around doing stuff for them. Exactly. Poor Diamond wouldn't want that either. She'd be like, "Is it?" Yesterday, I had her in my workshop, right? And I have a little small fan, like it's about maybe 12-inch fan. It's a little mini one, and I turned it on and I faced it towards her, and her ears were like moving, and she was just like, and then when the fan was like on her for like about 5 minutes, she was like, "Ah, good, we're good." In here, she has AC, but she doesn't want to leave. But when she's in my workshop, I put the fan on her. So that way she's cool. Because she has to be around me all the time. If not, she'll go crazy. Yeah. Yeah, Dan, my $40 million jet. I wish. I wish I had a jet and I wish I can put like supplies in it and go help people and stuff. That'd be cool. I would love to do things like that. But I'm not that person. God wants me to be here and deal with my family and my clients because they need me to fix shit. Right now, I'm doing a lot of carpentry stuff. I'm really like enjoying it too. I'm making shelves, 12-inch shelves for the closets, and today I got the last piece of the all round. It's not quarter round; it's all round. So you know how you have like that long pole that you hang clothes on in your closet? Well, I didn't get a metal pole because I don't want it to rust in the future. So I got a wooden pole, right? And it only has to be like 3 feet on each side because like the closets are long. They're like 11 feet long, but the opening is 6 feet. And on the side, there's like 3 feet each on each side. So I told my sister what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a piece of wood that's 3 feet long, like a circle piece of wood, and I'm going to make everything out of wood. There's not going to be no metal in there because the metal that's in there now it rusts and it goes to shit after a while. So I said in the future we don't never have to worry about it because it's wood. All you gotta do is paint it. So yeah, exactly. So you used a broomstick before. So wood is it's cheaper too. It's cheaper than getting the metal stuff, right? So it's like a three foot wide, and it's I would say about 8 feet tall. So I'm gonna put two wooden poles, one up top and one down below to hang at least 30 shirts on each side and whatever he wants to hang on there. So my sister's like, yeah, that's a great idea. Go ahead. Because the actual thing, it's like it's very it's sturdy. You know, it's thick. It's like an inch and probably like an inch and a half, inch and a quarter thick. Hello, Crow's Nest. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Jessica, I'll answer your question for you. Thanks. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I'm fixing up my nephew's closet. I'll take a picture of it, the before and after soon, but he's still got to take all his clothes out of there. I have to take all the metal shelving off, cover up all the holes, paint the closet twice, then put up all the new closet stuff, all the new wood. I've already painted all of it. I just need to paint one more coat. Even the brackets for the shelving I made them out of wood. There's no metal in there at all. Anything that's metal is the screws. That's it. And I got stainless steel screws so they don't rust. I like doing carpentry stuff. My uncle is like one of the best carpenters I've ever known in my life. All is well. Thank you. Hope you're doing good too. All right. So Jessica, you want to know what will Zach T's next actions be towards me in the near future? All right. Let me check. Let me see here. All right. In the future, I don't see this person, Zach, making too much of of actions towards you. I do see that he thinks you're a good person. He thinks you're a good woman. He thinks you're generous. He thinks that you have a lot of dignity about you. He thinks that you are like well off, or you're prosperous, or you have like a good job, or you have money, or you just have a good well-being about yourself. He thinks you're extremely comfortable and a good choice for him. But the problem is he looks down on himself. He thinks that he isn't that type of person, He's an old family friend I had fond memories with when I was younger. Oh, okay. So he's like, I'm hoping for communication. Ah, okay. Well, he does look at you in a good way. So the thing is like, I don't see him making too much of like communicate. I don't see him making too much of communication. But if he does, right? I don't see a lot of communication here. But what I'm getting is that he's going through some hard times. So he doesn't really have too much money, or he's like things are dissipated for him. He's going through some past stuff. He's worrying, he's procrastinating, he's indecisive, he's not failing to face the facts. He's very frustrated. He has a lot of things that are delayed around him. And the woman in his life, if he has one, like has put him like made him go backwards. Like, you know what I mean? But he's very fond of you as well, because he looks at you as the Queen of Pentacles, a person who, is decent and a person that he knows. But I think that because of his current life situation, he might not want to tell you things. He might be embarrassed to tell you something. You know what I mean? He might be embarrassed. But I think eventually he'll come around. Let me just, now that I know what the situation is, I'll ask something. Just give me a second. Let me just check something. I got the exact same thing. Hmm. See, I think that he got your request, he got your follow request, but I think that he'll eventually maybe accept the request. But I think that right now he's going through like some hard times, so he doesn't want to like tell you about his life. If he's the type of person that's embarrassed to tell you about his downfalls, then like he's probably gonna wait a while before he figure out what he's gonna say. You know what I mean? If that makes sense, I don't know, but like that's what I'm getting. Like, cause you're asking what is his next actions towards you gonna be, and I don't get too much action. I get more of like him feeling like bad about his life and not wanting to tell you or tell anyone. You know, looks like he's going through a transition period in his life, but it's not a good one. Yeah, he'll in the next 30 days he'll communicate with you. He'll communicate with you, but it's gonna take. It's gonna like even if he like accepts your your friend request on Insta, and he does communicate with you, just be prepared for like him telling you a lot of negative things about himself. You know, maybe he could use you as a friend right now because he's going through that. But I got yes, he will communicate with you in the next like 30 days or so. So by the end of this month, going into next month, he should be contacting you or at least communicating. But it's not going to be like he doesn't have anything against you. He just might he doesn't feel like he wants to like put that his life on you, like tell you everything, you know, all bad things, like you know. Well, even though even like doesn't matter how you ask the question because like it depend like his what I'm trying to tell you is because he's going through a lot of bullshit right now, he's not gonna like want to talk and tell you too much. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting. You know, but I can look further though. Yeah. Well, I got right. Okay. So I would say, I would say like it's not going to be like now or like next month, but I asked in August how are things going to be between you guys, and I got a way better situation here. So long term, in the next 2 months, I see things getting better. Right. I'm talking about this year. Like in the next 2 months, it's gonna get better. But I feel like I said, like right, he's going through a lot of like, you know, hardship and like bad things. Like he's not in a good place right now. So when he accepts your friend request, he's gonna be like, you know, hey Jessica, how you doing? I've been going through this, I've been going through that. And then as you develop communication with him, I think it'll be good. So if you're looking for friendship or romance, that can definitely happen because I got the sun, the star, seven of pentacles, and you, queen of swords. So I got all good things for the next for 2 months time. But right away, I feel like it's gonna be kind of like, you know. Yeah, he's definitely struggling right now, and things don't look good for him because of his like because of our relationship. Because I got cards where he's been disrespected, and maybe you can make him feel better again by talking to him. But right away, I would say no. But as time goes on, he'll open up to you. So it looks good, Jessica. I get good vibes for you and him long term. Like, in another 2 months from now, which makes sense because if you haven't spoken to him in a long time, then that makes sense because obviously you're not going to hit it off right away, and he's probably going to be like, I don't want to bore Jessica with my life or tell her that, I'm all fucked up right now because of my, relationship or whatever. So I think that once he gets over, what he's feeling right now, maybe you can, make him feel better by talking to him. And if you've known him from a while ago, then it should be easier to connect. So looking towards the future, in like maybe August, I would say things will look a lot better for you guys. So it looks good, Jessica. It looks good. And thanks for the super chats. I appreciate it. So yeah, even if you want friendship or romance, it's definitely open there for this year, for like the next couple months. Yeah, exactly. We all go through things. I think the hardest part in life is getting over bad relationships and opening up to a new one. That's one of the main things that I deal with on here and have dealt with in my own life. We all go through it, like you said. Some people move on fast and find somebody right away, and that's what they want. And some people never move on, and some people move on eventually. So you're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. I saw good things there long term. So yeah. But I would say in the next like 2 to 3 weeks, he'll be open to communication with you. All right. Looks like it stopped raining here. Finally. Finally stopped raining. When I first came on here, like an hour ago, it was pouring. Let me see what the radar is saying. I need to go outside and do some work. Hopefully it's going to stop raining now. Okay, good. Got little showers here and there. It looks like it's going to be okay for another hour maybe. All right, cool. The radar is finally working. There is rain around, but not that much. It's only a little sprinkle. That's good. All right, I'll be back later on. I'll see you guys later on. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna go do some work, and I'll be back later at some point in time. All righty. Take care, everybody. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. You too, Virgo. Thanks. All right, Miss Bikini. Take care.